What's up, guys? This is Justin, just coming at you for NFL Week 2 pick'em. Went 9-7 in the first week, not too great. A couple upsets in the first week, but moving on. NFL Week 2 pick'em. So we're gonna start off with first game. We have Kansas City at Detroit. I'm going to be taking Detroit at home in this one. Kansas City looked horrible in the first game, while Detroit looked pretty good, actually, for Detroit. So Detroit is going to take it. Moving on, Seattle at Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, my Seattle Seahawks are going to lose at home to Pittsburgh, who didn't look good in their game against Baltimore. But it is hard not to look good against Seattle, at home especially. So, third game, we have the Chicago Bears at the New Orleans Saints. I am taking the Saints in this one. Should be a good game though, but I'm taking the Saints at home. Next game, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New York Jets. Taking the Jets in this one. They look pretty good against Dallas, actually. That was a hell of a Sunday night game. But moving on, we have Cleveland at Indianapolis. Tough game, actually, because Indy just looked horrible without Peyton Manning. You know, he's their entire team. But if Indy's gonna make any shot at competing this year, this is a game that they have to win. So I'm gonna take Indy at home, beating Cleveland. Next game, we have Arizona at the Washington Redskins. Kind of a tough game to call. I am going to take Arizona, though, winning this one on the road against the Redskins. Next game is Green Bay at Carolina. Yes, Cam Newton looked good in his first appearance, throwing for over 400 yards. But they did lose, and they are playing possibly the best team in the NFL right now. So I will be taking Green Bay in this one. Next game is Tampa Bay at Minnesota. I'm going to take Minnesota. Actually, at home, I think AP have a very good game against Tampa Bay. And Josh Freeman train. I don't think he's going to be able to take this one. So I'm taking Minnesota at home. Next game, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Tennessee Titans. Chris Johnson looked horrible, which is pretty much the entire Tennessee team, although Kenny Britt did have a good game. Baltimore, on the other hand, looked really, really good against Pittsburgh Steelers, ran the ball on them, threw the ball on them. So I am taking the Baltimore Ravens to win this one. Next game is Oakland Raiders at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills looked really good, yes, but I'm going to have to stick with Oakland. I think they will take this one on the road against Buffalo. Next game, we have the Dallas Cowboys at the San Francisco 49ers. I played San Francisco D last week against Seattle, and thank you, Ted Ginn Jr., for those easy 12 points for my fantasy league. Those two kickoff return touchdown, and then he also had a punt return touchdown. But I am taking Dallas to beat San Francisco on the road in this one. Next game, going to be a very good game. San Diego at New England. New England doesn't lose at home. They don't do that. And they just completely dominated Miami, in the air at least. Tom Brady looked amazing. Thank you, Wes Welker. Picked me up 31 fantasy points, I think, this week. I am taking New England at home. They don't lose at home. And Brady and Welker and the two tight end set looking very good this year. Cincinnati Bengals at the Denver Broncos. Interesting game. Denver did just drop that one to Oakland. It was a good game, though. I am going to take Denver at home to beat Cincinnati in this one. Moving on, we have the Houston Texans at the Miami Dolphins. Houston looked really good against Indy, which, you know, they should. Indy's defense, not very respectable, but Houston has so many weapons. I think this is going to be a good game, though, but I am taking Houston to beat Miami. Moving on to the Sunday night game, most hyped up game of the week, we have Michael Vick returning home to where it all started in Atlanta. Philadelphia versus Atlanta at home. Atlanta did not look good in the season opener. I'm going to take Philly and the new Michael Vick to beat Atlanta. And then moving on to the Monday night game. Not very exciting. Don't know why this is a Monday night game and not the Philadelphia against Atlanta matchup. But just the way things come down, I guess. We have the St. Louis Rams at the New York Giants. Giants didn't look good in their season opener. Eli Manning, you know, he has so many weapons. You know, Hakeem Nicks, Mario Manningham. You know, he's got Ahmad Bradshaw, who didn't look bad. But it's a tough game to call. I am going to go with the Giants at home. St. Louis and the rest of the NFC West, not known to take these games, the traveling games, to the East Coast very well. So I am going to be taking the Giants at home to win this one. Hopefully I go better than 9-7 this week. Some of the picks this week are much more clear-cut, and well, that's what I thought last week too, but upsets happen, like the Baltimore game I actually picked, but Chicago to beat Atlanta. I don't know that a lot of people saw that. And then the Buffalo-Kansas City game. Nobody saw Buffalo just completely blowing out KC. You know, the Redskins beating the Giants. And just a couple little upsets last week. So hopefully I do better than 9-7. But we will see. So good luck in week 2, guys. Feel free to comment or PM me if you have any week 2 start 'em, sit 'em questions. Peace out. Good luck.